So that's what I end up doing, eating half the cake because it was damn delicious. So that got me eating the ham and then the cheesecake. It was a weird combo, but I liked it, right? Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 188. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. But today is Sunday self reflection, and I could say this week has gone fabulously well. Like, I could not be even more grateful for the things I have done, for the adversity I had overcome, right? Watching TV has always been a big problem of mine, and perhaps one of the major distractions that I cannot seem to overcome just quite yet. But today, being 3 days strong, 3 days strong without being distracted, without finding any means to go back into that bad behavior, that is, I'm so grateful for that. I just the appreciation, the amount of appreciation of that, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm here today, right? Sharing this victory with you guys. And you guys may think this ain't a victory, but to me, it is. And to you guys, whatever vice you guys have, whatever bad behavior you guys want to overcome, don't be ashamed of whether it's something so trifling or you may think is so insignificant because to you, it may not mean like a lot because you think others will laugh at what it is that you have to overcome. But let me just tell you something. Whatever difficulty you're finding in life, someone else will eventually experience it in their lifetime. And if they haven't, well, they probably had already gone through it. So don't be ashamed that you are going through some kind of battle that you don't want to admit it, that you don't want to share with your family or friends, because the first way to overcome something, the first way to find a solution to your problem is to be open, is to share it. Not only are you admitting this to yourself openly, but you're admitting to people around you. And yeah, you may be ridiculed, you may be laughed upon, people may make jokes of you, but who cares? You're doing the best of solving your own problem, and who gives a hoot what other people think about it? Because the day you overcome your problem, people are going to be admired of you because you're going to achieve so much once you have overcome your own life problems. But watching TV not only has been a major problem of mine, but I could say that today I did allow myself to be a bit distracted. What do I mean by that? Well, as you guys may know, or if you guys don't know, I made the absolute best ham leg today, right? Took a while to say, but I made the absolute best ham leg because my sister's going away tomorrow, so I thought to myself, let's bring the Christmas dinner early to her, right? Because she never had a Christmas dinner, or not, at least with not me included. So I made that ham leg, and I found it quite enjoyable because I normally just have chicken and rice, beef and rice, the normal, I guess, healthy bodybuilder type stuff. So I thought it was absolutely amazing, right? Maple glaze, marmalade glaze, mwah, chef kiss. But apparently, my sister, my mom, didn't like it, right? I mean, maybe they had bad taste, but either that or I had got a bit rusty in my culinary skills, right? I'm a self-proclaimed Gordon Ramsay. Well, I used to, at least when I was a kid, but yeah, definitely I thought it was good, but they didn't enjoy it. So a lot of leftovers, and I just said to myself, look, my sister's going away. My mom probably won't eat this, and I didn't really like it, so maybe I'll have a few more slices because I don't want to waste this food I spend the whole day making, right? And obviously, I was being smart about this. You see, I knew today that there was a chance. There was a chance that I may have this dinner. So I saved up my calories. I just had protein, had chicken breast, nothing else. Pretty sad, I know. But I saved up my calories for tonight. And then I had this feast, right? Although 2,000 calories of ham, you guys may think that should be enough. But to me, like I said, I think it was absolutely amazing. So I had more. I had more, and I went a bit overboard. I went a bit overboard, and not just a little bit overboard. I went about 2,000 calories overboard. So I probably ate double my daily allowance. And at that point, I was sitting there, right? I had this big turtle shell of a tummy, looking in the mirror, freaking grabbing my love handles or the fat around my abdominal, my tummy, like every 2 minutes because I was being so self conscious. I was like, what the heck have I done? Right? I freaking dieted for this many long time, even though I'm in a bulk right now, but still, like, was this necessary to just eat more ham just because it was good? Like, I could have just been more disciplined and then washed my goddamn mouth, right? But obviously, it didn't help that I made cheesecake also, although it was healthy cheesecake, but it's not really healthy when you eat half the cake. So that's what I end up doing, eating half the cake because it was damn delicious. So that got me eating the ham and then the cheesecake. It was a weird combo, but I liked it, right? So went overboard, and I was just there sitting in total agony of myself, disappointing myself, disgusted of myself. I mean, my tummy was satisfied, but it was like at this point, it's like I'm just in just great sadness, right? Just very dark place, and I just hope I could go back in time and then just told myself, stop when you hit your target, then just don't eat over. Right? I wish I could go back in time, and like all of us, we all wish that we could go back in time and fix our problems. But the thing is, we don't have to go back in time. What if I tell you can fix your problems now without going back in time? And that is to focus on the present and forget about the past. That is literally you going back in the past, fixing the mistake you done. Although we can't necessarily go back to the past, we can forget about it, forget about that we had made the choice, forget about what we had done, and just move on with our goddamn life, right? I could have been sitting there all night long scrolling at myself, being disappointed and freaking ripping my hair out to be more bold. But the thing is, what is done is done. You cannot use the present, right, to look in the future while you're also looking back in the past. Right? You just cannot do that. You have to move on. Forget about what you had done. I overate. Who cares? What is done is done. I can't change it. So by worrying, by scrolling, by being anxious, whatever it is, by whinging, all I am hoping for and wishing for is a terrible night of rest. And that is going to make tomorrow worse. That isn't going to help with the fact that I overate today, but that's going to make my recovery worse, and I won't lose the weight tomorrow or the next day. All right. That's going to result into an endless bad cycle. So after scrolling for about 10 minutes, I told myself, David, you have to listen to all the things you have been bespoken onto yourself and to everyone you talk to, right? Freaking learn your own lesson. So I snapped my freaking head out of my ass and just told myself, look, what is done, right? Just got to move on and forget about this. And quite honestly, after I realized that the distraction, the how I overate was totally my responsibility, and that yes, I can't change it. I felt so much at ease. I stopped worrying. I stopped caring. I stopped being so self conscious. And now I'm making this video because we cannot just keep worrying about the past, right? We got to focus on the present. And that means forgetting about all the mistakes you had made today, forgetting about everything you had done yesterday. You are now your best, right? You got to move forward tomorrow with everything you got right now. So don't matter if you made a bad choice earlier today. Don't matter if you relapse just right now. Who cares what you had done in the past, right? What matters is that you don't do it again or you keep it to a minimum, right? If you made a mistake once, that's totally fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and it's totally very natural. But what matters is you don't allow it to reoccur again and again and again, right? You do the same thing twice, then that's shame on you. As a J. Cole reference, I think I got it wrong, but you guys get the point. Everybody makes mistakes, but I'm sure you guys all had done this before. And what seems to be a very trifling matter, this insignificant issue that has bothered you all day because you had made it so big. You have gave too much importance to it, right? Somebody bothered you, you upset yourself, and what could have just been blown off by the wind, you had to just hold on to it, right? Your ego, whatever, your disappointment, you just had to hold on to this issue, and you're gonna allow that to ruin your day? Well, a lot of people hold on to the small things of life to ruin the whole day, right? They think about that their future doesn't even matter. It's equivalent to the little problem they are facing right now. But let me just tell you, whatever you are facing right now, you may feel that your world is just collapsing. You ruined your progress. You were lazy. You were undisciplined. Your life sucks, right? But that's not the case. That's what you think. That's what you feel. The truth is, your life will be better if you just let whatever is bothering you go. You'll have a better sleep if you just let whatever is worrying you go, right? Live today to the max, right? Live today to the max so you can have a good sleep tonight. Tomorrow will be full of opportunities and fortunes for you to hold. But this is all I gotta say for today. I hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.